Today our planet is facing many issues finding renewable resources for energy consumption. The big question that we have to ask ourselves is, what renewable resources should we focus on that will have the least detrimental effect on the environment? And at the same time, how are we currently taking advantage of our local region to tap into those resources? Of course, sunny Southern California seems an obvious choice for solar energy.
After doing some research, I found a small border community that is making a major impact on the environment. I spoke with David Flores, who is currently working for a nonprofit organization called Casa Familiar, to develop an apartment complex in San Isidro that will be completely powered by solar energy.
I'm the Community Design and Development Officer for the organization, so any project that we get involved with, we focus a lot on the impacts that land use have on the community.
There are almost 400 apartments in over 40 buildings that are getting a green-friendly renovation.
They're a mix of, some are 2 bedrooms, most are 3 and 4 bedrooms, so it's a family apartment complex. You can see over on that other building on the top, there's an installation of a new photovoltaic solar panel system so that this entire complex will be taken off the grid.
And they're getting pretty close to completion, too.
It's already done. Now it's just completing the panels, making the connections, and then turning the entire system on. Well, it's going to be the largest electrical panel system installed in San Diego ever. And we've done some research, and I think we're the 5th or 6th largest installation across the country. We had to, first of all, make sure that the system for the size and the installation and the cost was feasible. Now there is a federal tax credit program.
Photovoltaic panels are a great way to harness solar energy in a non-polluting way. But it seems to me that it may work better in some areas than others because of climate change. So I asked David why he thought San Isidro was an ideal place for a solar-powered system.
Because we're close to the river valley, just maybe a couple of miles to the east, the clouds break sooner than anywhere else in San Diego.
A solar panel renovation is a bit complicated, but David knows that it is quite a necessary step.
But as I pushed the issue, they looked into it and soon realized that the system will pay itself within 8 years. Casa Familiar got involved with future projects that we push that envelope of innovation and technology into the housing projects regardless of how old they are. The new photovoltaic solar panel system, which will again provide for electricity at no cost to the residents and a very low cost to the management.
Solar energy greatly exceeds both potential wind power and global energy consumption by providing 89,000 terawatts. Although we've only been able to harness 20% of that energy through solar panels, recent innovations in technology are allowing us to absorb as much as 80%.
To conclude, I asked David what he saw in the future for solar power.
That's a good question, because one of the other things that we like to think that we're advocating for is that we set examples for future developments. This is just scratching the surface of green technologies and building technologies.
As David was explaining before, what makes San Isidro particularly special in relation to San Diego is its microclimate. Unlike San Diego, San Isidro exists within a river valley, which allows for optimal conditions when converting sunlight into electricity. So, what might seem to work for one region may not be the case for another. Although the issue is global in terms of finding renewable resources, we need to think locally first if we're ever to take care of the environment for the future.